We have our R32 Skyline finally completed.
They keep sending me to get the tacos, you know? The Spanish guy. So here we are, we're about to go get tacos. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I should be offended because they keep sending me to get the tacos, you know? The Spanish guy. Never thought about it like that. I got the tacos. What do you think about the tacos, Brian?
They're good. One steak and one chicken. I like them both equally.
Hey.
Where'd you get this from?
Cuban Mexican restaurant.
Whatever's in this.
That's literally what it's called, Cuban Mexican
It's
restaurant.
It's delicious.
They usually call it like verde, whatever.
Salsa verde. Talking about the
What?
sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah, salsa verde. Literally green sauce in Spanish.
It's delicious.
So we have our R32 Skyline finally completed. This was one of these long-term projects that we've been hoping to get done, and she's finally finished. We repaired the drain for the turbo, the oil drain. Somebody rigged something in there, potential fire hazard. So we went a little bit unorthodox for some of these Skyline builds, and we left the battery in the front. So we just redid all the battery cables. It's got mil-spec battery terminals, so you don't have to use the tiny little Japanese versions that come on the Nissan batteries. We kept all the wiring and everything, the fuse box and all that in the stock location, and then all we did was just extend 3 relays to go to the back of the fuel pumps. There are 3 fuel pumps in the back. There's a lift pump and a primary pump. The lift pump constantly pumps fuel into a little basket, so the primary pump and the secondary pump always have fuel going to it no matter what. The secondary pump kicks in under high loads and high boost applications, so you're giving it more gas, it shoots in more fuel, and you don't have to worry about leaning the engine out, which everybody knows in RVs, you know, you lean them, you melt them. So we upgraded the fan clutch. We didn't do anything with the cooling system, unfortunately. The client didn't want to do anything with it at this moment, so it's got a V8 Nissan fan clutch. We could have gone with electric fans on this, but on the forums, and it's just highly not recommended to do from what I've been gathering, and we didn't have the time to completely do a cooling system. So hopefully in the future we can do an all aluminum radiator, shrouds, small fans, or some sort of fan that'll really push air through the radiators for cooling. But the way the car is tuned right now, it doesn't really need it's more for street driving right now at this point, so it's not going to be heavy track use, but it should be a fun street car. The other thing that was done was the transmission was swapped out. Initially when we received the car, it came with an HKS straight cut gear transmission, which is a little difficult to drive, to daily drive that. So we went with the Skyline 5-speed, and it's cut, it's a little bit easier, manageable on the street. It has been upgraded with like certain parts, but nothing too interesting other than we have to just change the shift knob now, because the shift knob says 6-speed, it's actually a 5-speed. So 6-speed is no longer 6, it's reverse. So it has a Haltech system installed. It's side mounted here, where you still have access to the USB port, so you can still do all your tuning required. So this literally just unplugs there, and then you stuff that in your glove box, which
Doesn't even open.
doesn't even open, but yeah, have fun fishing that out later. So in conclusion, that's our Skyline GTR story for Forza Tuning. These aren't really our forte, even though they are really fun to work on. So it was still a pleasure. It was still nice to get back to the GTR JDM culture. So I really hope the customer enjoys this car and drives the crap out of it, and never brings it back.
Daddy, chill.
You're probably too young for that movie.
No what?
That quote. Ready to go? You got it.
Yeah.
You don't know what that's from, bro?
Nah.
Damn, well, you never seen Home Alone?
I did actually.
Fucking Lost in New York and Trump Towers. Fucking Donald Trump was in that movie. So
I haven't seen it in a minute.
Yeah. Y'all come back now. Let's see if I remember how to drive. Drive a car that drives itself on a daily.
And then you get in this shit.
You get in this shit, it's like, man, sensory overload, but it's so nice.
I thought you were gonna forget about this.
Yeah, man, what's this? Let's warm her up.
Later.
Jesus Christ.
Kind of broke up there a little bit. So maybe, like, yeah, right here at the McDonald's, I think you can have the shade there, and then
Yeah, I just capture. I brought the lens that zooms in too, so I'll like capture.
grab it
you.
from the U-turn there.
Yep.
Can I get video from my brother?
Yeah.
Hey, Skyline. Other side burger Skyline.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
That was it.
I start recording him and he dips out.
Oh, yeah, that's it. It's probably wanted or something.
Fuck this shit.
Oh, man.
All right, let's do it.
It's about to go down.
Well, it's got to have a VIN somewhere, right? I know there is an identification tag in the hood area, like inside the engine bay. Right here. Which chassis, model number,
Weird a car like this, I couldn't even pull it by
Man.
the license plate.
up, and away. Got a cool little brick right there.
Stops transmission.
Yeah, that's what I just mentioned to him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna find a couple more straps, strap this down." And he's like, "I'll come closer to the door." So, start.
There you go. Muscle, bro.